there we are.
And welcome to another edition of Live Out Loud podcast. It's a podcast that talks about having fun, living loud, having a great time, and it's all about doing it clean and sober,
Clean
away
and
from
sober.
alcohol and drugs. I'm Scott.
I'm Gary.
He's reading it.
Right? Yeah,
He needs
I wasn't sure.
We gave him a script today to get his own name right.
Usually I have to check the tag on my underwear.
That's, oh, yes. No, hello. My name's Fruit of the Loom. Damn.
And
Do you ever
I'm
wear your
Hanes.
underwear backwards by
I'm
accident?
Haynes, just like Cher. You know,
Do you ever
I'm
put your
Haynes.
underwear backwards? I've done that.
No, but I've been standing the wrong way when I put my underwear on, and it ended up being backwards. Like I would take out
How the
my
hell? What do you
underwear,
mean you're standing the
and
wrong
instead
way?
of standing, I would stand facing that way, and my underwear would be facing that way. So I was basically standing the wrong way.
Oh, see, that's the problem is that you had north-facing underwear and you were a south-facing mood.
I was a south-facing mood.
Yeah, you were.
I've never heard that.
You were in a south-facing mood in a north pair of underwear. That's a bad way to start your day. All right. But the problem is you put them on backwards, you can't use that little fly thing, which actually no guys use.
Oh no guys
No,
use that. I
no,
admit it. I don't use it.
They don't use it.
I'm a corner.
I don't even go
tucker.
to the bathroom. I'm just going to wait till I'm 50 and explode. Oh, wait, I'm already 50. I'm screwed. Hey, well, it's Scott and Gary right here at Live Out Loud Podcast. We got Smurf over there. Smurf, say something brilliant. That's good enough.
There you
All
go.
right.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Darren. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Terry.
Yeah, hey.
People saying that, and Pat joined, and Arlene joined, and
Oh.
we got all kinds of people
And I
joining.
see Karen and Bobby
Oh,
and
here we go
Seymour
again.
and
the
Phyllis.
famous. See, that's your name right there.
That's
It's a beautiful.
Oh, today is Wednesday. You know what that means? It is. What? You did it again. You killed.
Well,
Do it again.
Hump Day!
Hump day! Yeah. It's hump day.
You know, it's not the recording. It's the side of your mouth. Oh, die!
You got to do a sideways mouth thing when you do it.
You
can't
have
just,
to.
if you do it normal as hump day, it's not, you got to go hump day. You got to twist your face when you do it.
That cracks me.
You're
up.
trying to look like a camel. I've already got the hump on my back. I've already got
Okay.
the hump on
You
my
got
back.
to smoke camels. You got to be Joe the
There
camel.
we go. Hey, today's happy day. Happy days is just about being happy today. Why? Because it's the middle of the week.
Because Pedro joined us. That's why.
That's why we're
Hi,
happy.
Pedro.
Pedro, my man. All right. Pedro, it's hump day. All right. Happy. You know what I did today?
Wait a minute. How many guesses do I got?
You got one.
Okay, you put your underwear on backwards.
Shit, you got it right.
No.
And my socks. That hurt.
Oh, what a heel. We were doing that earlier. You should have heard the puns that came out of
he
our
cuts
mouths.
me right down to my soul. You got anything else?
Now you're being flat.
You got anything else? You gonna try to drink coffee? It's gonna come right out of your damn nose. That's what.
I'll put it down.
I got a massage today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I was standing in line at the grocery store, and this creepy old guy in a trench coat came up behind me. No, I'm kidding. No, actually, no, I got a real massage
And
today.
I'm listening to it as
I
he's
know,
going
you're
on.
like,
I'm waiting for
really? Yeah, no, really. No, I actually got a real massage today. I actually went in, and we've got a massage person here, and we're going to tell you more about what we do here because we're going to talk about addiction recovery and everything else coming up in a minute. But I got a massage, and it's amazing. People, if you don't do this once in a while for yourself, you're missing out. I mean, generally, I don't like to be touched by people.
Do it
like strangers.
once in a while for yourself. Wow.
Like you're always touching me under the desk here, which is cool. But you know, our knees are touching. Get your hand up. Top.
Yeah, make sure that they know that. If you're massaging, you should do it yourself. Is that like if you're massaging yourself? Isn't that like masturbation? I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Yeah, nice hot oil massage, all alone, lit a candle.
Speaking of different accents.
I got myself in a really good mood, and guess what? My hand fell asleep.
Oh, now it's going to be up all night.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh.
Got a massage. Got a massage, and actually, I slept funny last night. because I actually had insomnia like Monday night, and then Tuesday night I slept really well, but I slept funny because I was so tired. I slept. You ever like prop your head up on a pillow the wrong way and then sleep, and then you wake up in the morning and your neck hurts?
Oh, you slept awkwardly.
What the hell do you think I was talking about?
Well, if you slept funny, I bet you Therese was hysterical.
I had clown shoes on and a nose.
Yeah, right. That's what funny is.
And every
Sleeping-
3 minutes, I'd hit a horn. And I didn't even have a horn in the bed, so you figure it out. No, but there was tooting. No, I slept funny, and I woke up in my head, and so I'm like looking around today, and I can't turn my head all the way to one side. So I decided to get a massage, and I got a massage, and did this. She worked on like my shoulders and my muscles and down my back and everything. It was great.
Can you look the other way?
I could look both ways. Look at now I could cross the street.
Now you can cross the street.
Before I couldn't cross the street. I would have been stuck on this side of the street and never gone anywhere.
Well, was it this way that you couldn't look?
It was towards you.
It was towards me?
I had to get it fixed,
Well-
or else I wouldn't be able to look at you during the show.
Now that you can, could you take this?
You giving me a lifesaver? Yeah. Why are you giving me a lifesaver?
Well, if you can face this way, I'd rather you have that.
Oh,
Now, where is my dollar? Where is my dollar?
That's-
I need
has anybody
to,
ever offered you? Anybody ever offered you an Altoid? Isn't that like the highest form of like insult?
Well,
Somebody's eating an Altoid, the curiously strong mint. Apparently, you could shove one of these up a horse's butt and it'll come out smelling like roses.
it's
that.
curiously, and that always stumps me.
Curiously
They give me an Altoid, and I go, this is so curious.
It's,
Or if, for people who don't have Altoids, they get curious to see how potent it is.
well, it's strange because the people who make it say it's a curiously strong mint, as if they're saying we made it, but we have no freaking idea why it's so strong.
That's
We have no
odd.
idea.
That's like saying it's an emotionally strong mint.
It's a,
I mean, what's a mint curious? Altoids, do something about your
I'm really
slogan,
depressed. Tell me you have an Altoid. Oh, I'm happy again. Look at that. We avoid
I know-
little white pills that make people happy that fast.
That's
we avoid
right,
That.
we
That's
do.
not what we want anymore.
We do. They remind me of
Yeah.
my 70s.
The 70s.
The
You can't
70s,
pick a
that
particular
little-
year because it all blended
That
into
little
one.
white pill.
It all blended into one. You-
Well, why don't you take a sip
Why-
of your coffee and tell them why we're here?
all right, I'll take a sip of my coffee.
Because you do it so well.
Oh,
Down
Thank
by
you.
the sea.
No, it's not down by the under the
Under
sea.
the sea. No, I was going down by the sea. I was doing another song totally.
That's not even a real song.
I just wrote it. I'm a musician. I wrote the songs.
Let me just say some bullshit and tell everybody it's a song. They have to believe
It
me.
was Zeppelin. Down by the seaside, see the boats go racing. It's a beautiful day in the nation. Okay, here we go. Back to the beginning. Why don't you tell everybody why we're here, and I'll sip some Beagle coffee.
Wait, when did the Munchkins end up on Mr. Rogers? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Follow your big road.
We represent the,
The Lollipop Guild. All right. We're here because drugs make us weird. That's why we don't do them. Listen, in all seriousness, Live Out Loud podcast and everything we stand for is about enjoying your life, living your life, alcohol and drug free, and just embracing everything, embracing your family, your friends, embrace yourself, and have a good time. One of those home self massages is nice too, but to really just enjoy your life.
Beats doing crack,
Well, absolutely. If you or somebody you love is struggling with alcohol or drug addiction, and in all seriousness, this is what we do for a living. Our podcast is a way for us to just kind of cut loose and have some fun with you guys. But our days are really dedicated to helping people to find recovery and get the help that they need. If you have any questions about addiction, about alcoholism, or somebody you know is suffering, or even yourself, call our addiction specialist. Her name is Karen. She's been doing this for a very long time. She is fantastic. 786-514-0893. That's 786-514-0893. If you're not comfortable calling Karen, you can certainly message us on our Facebook page. You can private message Gary and I. We will get back to you on our Facebook at LOL Podcast, or you can go and just email us directly at liveoutloudpodcast@gmail.com.
Folks, if you have somebody that that has a problem, give us a call. Karen has a loving heart. I mean, a true loving heart. She'll talk to you. She'll take her time. And, she has dedicated herself in helping people who have a problem that can't fix the problem themselves. And if you got an addiction, you got a problem that you cannot fix yourself. So, we're not, into this to try to pull you into a treatment center. We're here to make sure that you can live the life that you want to live. You can open up those doors that are blocking you from having the freedom in your life that you want to have. So give us a call. Let us know if there's any way that we can help you.
Absolutely. One more time, 786-514-0893. In the meantime, you're listening to us. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we do rebroadcast. You can catch us on our YouTube channel. But if you really want to find out about us, go on our website, which is liveoutloudshop.com. liveoutloudshop.com. You'll find some information about our show, where to find our show. Check out our podcast. It'll connect you with the different sites. And also, we do have some information on there about ordering T-shirts. That's right. We've got Live Out Loud T-shirts. We've got T-shirts for being clean and sober, T-shirts for recovering from eating disorders, and there are more on the way. I promised there were going to be coffee mugs. They're not there yet. They will be uploaded sometime tonight or tomorrow, so you can get coffee mugs with Live Out Loud. Portion of every sale goes to helping an addict or an alcoholic find recovery. So that's what we're doing here. Check it out at liveoutloudshop.com.
Find recovery. Give us a call.
Find recovery. Give us a call. If you find it, give us a call. We've been looking for it. It's lost. It just, it's like
Give us a call, please.
It's like my
Help us out.
grandfather. It's like my grandfather. He started walking a mile a day. You know that? He
It
started
just
walking a
never came
mile a
back.
day.
Uh-huh.
He started doing that when he was 50.
Right.
He's like 80 now. We don't know where the hell he is.
That's right. Just walking.
Just a mile a day.
I just went running.
Oh, thank you, folks.
I just went running. I don't know why I ran, but I just went running.
Okay. Was that
Tammy wants me to
Forrest
do
Gump?
more impersonations. So.
Okay.
Yes.
When are you going to start?
Oh. Hey, could you?
Is that $1?
That's
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
fiver.
$1.
That's a fiver right there.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
a fiver. Listen, if I'm going to pay money, I'm going to insult you guys good. It's not going to be these little sideways things. I'm going to go right at you.
Well, I'm waiting.
I'm bringing up the counter.
I do apologize.
that counter. There you
Actually,
go.
that was a very good Christopher Walken. So,
Okay,
man.
that one is a legit.
Yeah, it was.
All right, here's a point.
Gary. All right. So,
Oh, could you do me a favor
Yes.
before we go on? Smurf, can you put on Scott's camera, please?
Okay.
I want to show you folks something that I could do. Go ahead, Scott. Just talk for a second.
I'm not sure I want to talk for
Go
a
ahead.
second.
You just look at the camera.
What are you
and
doing?
You just don't.
I
look
don't
at
wanna-
me.
I want-
look at the screen.
not gonna-
Look at the screen.
I'm
Watch.
scared.
I'm going to show you some trick photography, folks. Ready?
No, don't do it.
Here we
Don't
go.
do it. Something's going to happen. What the? He's coming into my screen sideways. Oh God.
I'm marking that. That's in the next highlight reel.
Well, for the for those,
Wait.
what the hell are you doing now?
Gary,
What
we saw you, buddy.
He's sneaking around. This now for people who are listening to this and not seeing the video, I'm so sorry. This is
Go
this is-
to our
this is
YouTube
nothing but
channel.
bad. We're supposed to be today's about being happy, and things make me happy. Not this right now, but other things make me happy. You remember the show Happy Days?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
there was supposed to be Happy Days. Wasn't too happy for the big brother Chuck.
No, who's gone and never heard of from again?
Yeah, he disappeared faster than Tiger did on Brady Bunch. What happened? They never really explained what happened to Chuck. Chuck went away. He never came back for family reunions. He never came back. I think he might have come back for the final episode when Richie married Fonzie. No, Richie married somebody.
Did he come back? Was it a different guy like
No, for the-
we were talking about?
No, Ron Howard
the
came
guy
back
from
for-
Bewitched.
For the final episode, Ron Howard did come back, but he was gone for a while.
Not
I mean,
Ron
first
Howard,
Chuck
Ron
dis-
Howard.
Yeah.
Chuck. It wasn't Ron Howard.
No.
came back.
Chuck never came
No,
back.
you said Ron Howard came back.
No, I'm saying Richie did come back because he was gone at the last several years of Happy Days. Richie wasn't even on it.
Oh, I didn't know that. You see, I
No.
was,
No, they got some other guy.
I was oblivious, and then I called the treatment center, and I got help.
But Happy
show
Days was
my
one of
age.
those things. That was one of the things that used to make me happy was watching that. But the show went really off the rails at one point.
That was the show that created the term "jump the shark."
Yes. It was.
Wow, both came out of
Stereo
both my
yeses.
headphones.
Stereo.
It's
Spare no expense here. If we
And
want
then dead
stereo,
air.
two people talk at once.
that was in my college textbook, jumping the shark.
Jumping the shark.
Oh, really? It's now a actual term in
Because
mediology.
He Meteorology?
What the hell do you call it? What'd you go to school for?
Which name do you want?
None of them. Right? No.
Electronic media communications.
Yeah, mediology.
And
That's what I
jump the
said.
shark was
Yes, because it's a term that literally happened with the scene where Fonzie literally jumped the shark.
right.
And that was the point that people could pick out as that's when the show started going downhill.
It's because they reach a desperate measure.
Yes.
Right,
And they
right.
try to do some sort of gag. And I feel, in my heart of hearts, that Simpsons jumped the shark like 15 years ago and needs to get the hell off the air.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
And
a
I
big
loved him.
Simpsons fan.
Simpsons jumped the shark when they first went on the
Okay.
air. I've never watched a full Simpsons episode. I'm very proud of that. Never sat through one, and I don't ever plan to.
Well, Jacques Cousteau jumped the shark on the first episode.
Jacques Cousteau's, he did though. He did. He swam over the shark. No, but all these shows. I mean, it used to be Happy Days was a wholesome family show, and they had Chuck and Richie and Joni. By the way, big crush on Joni I had when I was growing up.
Really?
Aaron Moran, yes, as Joni. When Chachi got her on his own show, I was so mad. I was so mad. Chachi was like a jerkweed, by the way.
I can see a poster in your room with Chachi just, Scotty loves Joni.
Yeah, exactly. I actually cut out a picture of me and put it over his face
Oh my God.
because I got a body like Scott Baio,
You
No,
got a body like A. Scott Baio. There's another $1. Hey, to change that.
God.
Hey, Dave's joined us. Hey, Dave Webster, one
Now-
of the best drummers. I'm telling you,
Hey,
Dave Webster.
You're making me have to add another counter for Scott.
you guys can't insult me, by the way.
Oh, I thought that was a given.
I think
thought
it's freebies
I thought
because
those
you
were
insult us
freebies.
a lot.
That's what we were talking about.
I think the real end of Happy Days happened when Mork from Mork showed up.
More.
Robin Williams.
No, he really showed up?
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't
that
mean
was
it
a spin-off. Mork from Mork was
Yeah,
Mork
What's
was
the
a
name of the show?
spin-off.
What's the name of the
Mork and
show?
Mindy.
Mork and
Mork and
Mindy.
Mindy,
Mork
yeah.
and Mindy.
That was
By
a
the way,
spin-off
I'm
of
younger
Happy
than
Days.
you guys. How do I know that? And you guys couldn't come up with it. Just saying.
Because I was
I didn't-
actually out doing things
we
while
didn't
you were
get a
watching
chance.
TV.
That's right. Had a life there.
Yeah, I had a life.
I wasn't
no,
even born yet.
but they actually had brought in like aliens, and Fonzie had to fight the aliens with his magical thumb.
No.
Yeah,
And his
he beat-
magical
Was that
thumb?
after the shark jump?
No, it was before.
it was actually before.
It was before.
Wait,
yeah.
wait. We're gonna have to look because I'm not sure.
Now, let me ask you something. How many spin-offs were from Happy Days?
Oh, okay, Joni Loves Chachi,
That was that's spun
Laverne,
right in the
Laverne
gutter.
and Shirley, Mork and Mindy.
Uh-huh.
There's
That's-
got to be more.
No, I think that's about it because Ralph and Potsy would
Oh yeah. They didn't get much mileage on the Ralph Mouth show.
right the Ralph Mouth show.
And Potsy, how do you take that job? Listen, we're going to put you on national TV. We're going to call you Potsy. Now,
Well-
unless you're doing a show with Bob Denver and you're growing something out in the woods, you don't want to be called Potsy.
Well, let me tell you something. If you don't put Potsy on my paycheck, I'd do it.
You'd have to legally change your name.
To Potsy
Yes.
in order to get a role.
Yeah.
in
you had-
Potsy.
Yes. My real name now is, I forgot. Anson Williams was his name.
Anson Williams.
And he was a talented guy. He could
I think Potsy's better.
he could sing. He really could
He
sing.
was. He could sing.
He could
Well,
sing.
you know something? He could sing, but he was very.
He was like the modern age Jim Neighbors.
He was the soulless singer.
All right. Please explain. The soulless singer.
The soulless singer. That old black magic has me in its spell. Instead of that old black magic has me in its spell. He's the kind of guy that will say, I need a good example.
Which one was the good one? I'm not sure.
Here, remember Sly and the Family Stone?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you for letting me be myself again.
Again.
He would do it like this. Thank you for letting me be myself again.
So he was a lounge singer.
Oh,
He was kind of
from
that
the word
lounge.
go.
He'd be like, "Thank you for letting me
Hey.
be myself." Right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So
That was him.
Potsy, the lounge singer. Boy, we're really just tearing him down. Is Anson Williams still alive by any chance?
Yeah, he is at a Holiday Inn on the corner of Commercial and
He's doing Happy Days, the one-man show.
he's talking about
He's
his
got puppets on his
experiences.
hands for Richie and Ralph.
And I'll tell you something. He's stuck at one theater and he's doing his memoirs of Happy Days. And I'm telling you, people come by the tens.
They come out of tents. Yeah, it's because they got a sign on the door that attracts everyone. It says public restroom. People are just coming in. It's just great.
Right. And leaving quickly.
Yeah, but they've had spinoffs on that show, Laverne and Shirley. And then I think there were spinoffs off of Laverne and Shirley.
Was there?
I
Off of
think there
Laverne and
was. I just can't. Yeah. I think one of them tried to do a show on their own after Laverne and Shirley broke up, too.
Well, you know who was the big star of Laverne and Shirley coming out of Laverne and Shirley?
Carmine Ragusa.
Oh yeah,
I
he
go
went
from
far.
rags to riches. Yeah, I believe his name was Eddie Mecca.
Now he
And
was talented.
Yeah,
He was very talented.
He was
Great
talented.
dancer, good singer.
Jersey guy.
Yep, Jersey guy is very good. But the guy that basically made it big was Michael McKean.
Was that Lenny or
Squiggy.
Squiggy?
That was Squiggy.
Squiggy, I forgot.
Oh no, it
Lenny
was
and
Lenny.
Squiggy.
It was Lenny.
The tall
Lenny.
one.
The tall one.
Yeah, Squiggy didn't do
Yeah,
much.
he was in Spinal Tap. He's in every kind of movie. He was in. What was that
Well, these
movie? What
writers-
was the spin-off of Breaking Bad?
Oh, Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. He plays his brother in it.
Well, he's also been in like Law and Order. I've seen him in episodes of a lot of different shows.
Yeah, he's all
he's
over
a
the
very
place.
talented actor, actually. But apparently, they had the same writers for Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, and all this stuff. These guys are sadists. These writers. You know. Okay. First, we're going to give you a chance for national television, but we're going to call you Potsy. Okay. We're going to put you in a leather jacket, give you a motorcycle, but you got to run around, stick your thumb up, and go, "Hey!" You know, I mean,
Two thumbs.
we're gonna
Boy,
give
to
you
make
your own
him-
show. You're going to have a roommate. You're going to be great, but we're going to make you drink milk and Pepsi mixed together.
What? That was a thing?
Milk and
yes.
Pepsi. Who?
Laverne.
Oh, Laverne. Oh, did
Laverne.
she?
And
Oh.
every show she drank milk and Pepsi.
Ugh.
They made her down that stuff.
Ew.
Well, of course, she was great too. Penny Marshall.
Penny Marshall, Gary Marshall. That is like Hollywood royalty. That
That is
family.
Hollywood royalty.
And the movies they directed. Penny
Yep.
Marshall with League of Their Own and all the other great films she made. But and then the last thing the writers did was say, okay, we're going to take another guy. Okay, we can't have Fonzie. But we're going to get another guy with a leather jacket, and we're going to grease his hair back, and we're going to make him 4 foot nothing and call him Squeaky.
Right.
And somebody's got to come in and say, yeah, I want that role.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have done it.
Yeah, the lone wolf. Remember,
I would have done it.
Lenny was the lone wolf. He always had it on the back of his satin jacket there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, I don't remember
It was
that.
prior to the members only jackets, by the way. Yeah, that was a big fashion faux pas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, North Star is taking over members only, and now North Star is down the drain.
North Star.
North Star jackets, yeah.
Never heard of it.
That's the.
Well, it was
that's
a very,
Walmart
very
brand.
quick fad.
Yeah.
It's a Walmart brand.
Is it?
I believe so.
Well, members only. It's not like they're holding out for something better at this point. I
No,
mean,
they
it's-
lost all their members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that? 80s or 90s?
I think it was.
Late 80s.
I think it was
Members only.
Yeah, I think it was late '80s because the last time I ever saw a members only sweater was in Shallow Hal, and Gwyneth Paltrow asked his friends, I forgot the guy's name from
Jack
the guy
Black.
from
Jack Black, right?
no, it was
No, the
Jack
one who played
Black's
his friend.
His he was on Seinfeld.
Jason Alexander.
Yeah, please, Jason. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, but you got enough money.
You
to,
say it like your
it doesn't
friends.
matter.
Like your
best buddy.
friends. Like you're getting home tonight, he's going to be sitting in your living room saying,
Well-
what the hell, Gary?
Well, he owes me money. So, anyway, I forgot my point. Oh, she had said something where I guess you're the last member. So I don't remember when that movie came out, but that was right around the tail end of Members Only.
2000s,
Okay, well, thank you
early
very much,
2000s.
everybody. We will be back on Friday.
Why are you, what are you doing?
Oh, I didn't know how we could follow up with that Members Only thing.
Well, members only was a fad. You know,
And you know what happens
You know
when
what's
you
hard
add
to
an
do?
E to the end of fad? It fades.
it did fade. Oh, that's good.
Thank you very much.
That's good. Wow, drop the mic. We
Please
can't.
don't. Please don't.
I know. I won't
Please
drop
don't
it.
drop them.
They're on these hangy thingies. That's the actual name of them. You know, I went to meteorology school, so I understand. They're called hangy thingies.
Meteorology school.
It's a thing. They got meteorologists and a meteorologist.
Thingy. It's a thingy.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Hard
stormy,
day's night.
stormy with a chance of HDMR. HDMR. What the hell's HDMR? HDMI. Oh wow.
You're thinking
I'm
like
done. I'm done.
ASMR and
Whatever the
mixing
hell
it.
it is. Whatever the hell it is. But you know what? That's one of those things. Is when we were members only, or any of those things, we thought this is fine. Like the Michael Jackson red jacket. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
The red leather jacket, and everybody wanted one. And I want to walk around. And some people even actually, you saw them walking down the street with one glove on.
Yeah.
And it's like, because at the time it made sense, and we look back, and it's one of those, what the hell were we thinking? So what I'm trying to do is figure out, okay, somebody made money selling rocks, pet rocks.
Yeah, right.
Remember that? And everybody's, oh, pet rock. And they've talked about, now it's like, you spent your money on what?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so can anybody predict, living in the world we live in now, where in 10 years somebody's going to look back and say, what the hell were we thinking? Can you figure out what it's going to be? Or are we so ensconced in what we're doing, we think it's okay?
Yeah. I can imagine that 10 years from now, somebody will saying, I spent my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays watching this half-hour podcast. These two crazy guys.
I just jumped a shark.
That's it. We jumped the shark today.
No, but really, think about it. I look back at the 70s and I think, oh my God, wow, what was it? Apparently beads were everywhere. We had to have them on everything, right?
Oh, I was a rock and roll musician. Spandex pants, baby.
Yeah. And then in the 80s, now this is the one where, guys wore makeup.
Oh, yeah.
I mean-
yeah.
It was like the 80s
Yeah.
hair bands and the David Bowie kind of things and all that stuff.
My goodness, as I start sliding underneath the table, thinking to myself, oh, yeah, well, I used to put on a little mascara and
What the hell are you
sliding.
What the hell are you
I'm
doing?
sliding under the table out
Why?
of embarrassment.
Oh, embarrassment.
Embarrassment. Yes, that's right. I wore ladies' clothes, blouses. That's what rock and roll was all about. My hair was teased to
Did you really?
down to here. Oh yeah, ladies' blouse. Now I gotta admit,
we're gonna need photos.
Listen-
Smurf, if we get those, we can put those on the air, right?
I gotta admit,
All right.
I never wore spandex pants. I did not wear spandex pants, but
But leather?
no, just very, very tight jeans.
Okay, I wore leather pants when I used to ride motorcycles when I was,
Oh, well, that's-
I got
But
caught.
that's cool.
No,
That's cool. Though.
That's
People
cool.
are still doing that.
I got caught in a rainstorm one time. Wet leather does not come off your body. I got stuck in these pants. I had to cut away part of the bottom of the pant to get it over my foot and get it off. It was that bad. It was horrible,
That is,
but
that is bad.
and it did not smell well.
Do you ever see the Friends where Ross had
Yes.
leather pants and he
Yeah,
couldn't get them back on?
And he tried to put the baby powder
The
and all
baby
that
powder,
stuff.
yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
great show.
Yeah.
But what is it that we have now? I mean, if we look back at our younger days and the things that we used to think were normal, now look back and we seem, wow. Again, what the hell were we thinking?
From
Well, you know something. It's just the way fashion is. It's just the way fashion is.
But it's
you
not
know.
just fashion. It's whole attitudes, and it's all, just different things. I mean, it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just like weird.
From my perspective,
Yes.
one thing that I think that people will look at and go, "What the hell?" are those baseball caps that are just straight across. Like you can't bend them to actually do anything. To like,
Yeah.
they're
Right.
called snapbacks. I think they look ridiculous. Also, I have a very small head, so even if I wanted to wear one, I look like an idiot.
Well, cover
She
up
tried-
that blue hair.
She tried once. Breeze came along. Took us 3 hours to get her out of that damn tree.
Exactly.
You
Any
know-
closer to those power lines, she wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, right. The hair wouldn't be blue anymore.
I got close enough though.
Would have been shocking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you hit
I
the
got
little
nothing.
buzzer?
I got nothing on that.
You got nothing.
I'm thinking in 10 years or maybe 5 years, we will look back, or the kids
The
today,
kids.
the 20s and somethings, will look back and go, yeah, I used to wear my pants down by my knees.
When is that going to go away?
I'm hoping tomorrow.
I mean, come on. I mean, goes back. Mark Wahlberg has moved on. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch are gone. We don't need to be doing this anymore.
Yeah.
This whole thing is like, listen, I'm really glad you're wearing underwear. I don't need to see them. I don't care.
Yeah, and at least wear something unique,
Yeah.
not just underwear.
Yeah.
What do you
Especially
want
when
them
it's
to
backwards.
wear?
What are we going to wear?
Oh, something that says, "Hi, Mom." Watch LOL. Just
LOL underwear.
LOL underwear.
Just put some eyes
right
and a
above the
smile
top.
on each butt cheek, and it'll walk around look like two old bald men looking over a wall. It'll look really cool. I mean, something interesting, right? Kilroy was here. We just
Yeah, right. A little nose sticking over the pants.
I mean,
Yeah.
but that's one of those things. That's I'm hoping one day we're going to go back and look back at this and say, what the hell were we thinking?
Yeah.
I'm hoping. But it's still, I mean, I don't understand it.
Can you imagine how nice it would be to not have curse words in a song and that be cool?
Yeah.
Instead of, having curse words in a song and it being cool,
Yeah, but you know what? It just,
There
what?
was a song. I would like songs that have more than like 6 words in them. Like that song Gucci Gang, where the guy just yells Gucci Gang for 3.5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard it?
Okay, so where were we?
Yeah. That's a song.
That is a song.
Listen.
Well,
Apparently
how
it
about
got an award.
remember rock and roll? Down, down, down.
Is that Gary Glitter,
the words
right?
Were, yep, the words
Yeah.
were, hey,
Down, down, down.
hey,
Down, 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 down.
hey.
Oh, wait. You got it wrong.
How do you get that wrong?
Just stop looking at me. Yeah, it was hey, not hey. You did it.
No, I think they were drinking and they. Hey.
Yeah. Hump day. Yeah.
That came in hard.
We're just having a good time right here. Hey, speaking of good times, if you're going to go out and have a good time and you want to visit some friends, how about visiting our friends over at Crazy About Costumes?
Great. I'll get the lower third.
There we go.
minute.
You got to get the lower third.
It's freaking out.
Crazy
Sorry.
About Costumes. It's our friends that are Karen and Keith, and they are in Fort Lauderdale on Federal Highway. Give them a call at 954-767-8633. Friends of Gary, so make sure you go in there and mention that you heard it on Live Out Loud podcast. And, well, don't mention Gary's name because then they won't sell you anything. But if you mention that you saw it on Live Out Loud podcast, you could get a discount. They're going to help you out. They'll give you a special deal.
Mention me, they'll add 10%. Also,
Yeah.
before you call Crazy About Costumes, if you can't call them and there's something wrong with your phone, also.
Oh, we're doing a
you
back-to-back.
can
Here we
it's
go.
a back-to-back right here. You
The
can go
one
to
thing I
Dr.
said
Phone
not to
Fix.
do. I don't have
There we
Dr.
go.
Phone Fix with over 40 locations nationwide.
There we go.
They will fix your phone And if you go into Dr. Phone Fix and mention LOL, you'll get a free screen protector.
There we go.
Okay. So that now
drphonefix.com.
drphonefix.com,
And you can find the 40 locations plus.
and you can find the 40 locations plus.
Are we just
Thank
going to
you
repeat what the
very much.
All
Okay.
right, let me repeat what you guys said now too. That was really inappropriate.
I slipped that,
was
baby
really
right in.
inappropriate.
That wasn't a Scott insult, but I'm going to add it to his counter because that was rude.
I thought that was great. Anyway,
You just insulted every deaf person out there.
Phone Fix.
They're listening to this and no,
No.
wait, they're not. All right, so
Dr. Phone Fix will not only fix your phone, they will work on your computers. Oh, look, the counter.
Yeah,
I'm
we got
up
the
there
counter.
already. Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Phone Fix can also fix your computers. They can fix your phones. They can fix your tablets. Check out Dr. Phone Fix.
drphonefix.com. And of course, our friends Karen and Keith are crazy about costumes. We love all of our friends out there. But what we're talking about today is Happy Days, and it's kind of going back to a little bit of the Happy Days TV show and the different things, and kind of what grew out of the conversation were fads. And, you know, you look at the way that people wore clothing.
You caught me.
I mean, if you look at old pictures, every old picture, every male in the family, I don't care if they're like a month old, they're in a suit, like in the old pictures, the old black and white.
Right.
Everybody wore a suit, okay? Yeah.
And a fedora.
We were lucky if we can get my father to put a shirt on to come to Sunday dinner. You know what I'm saying? And these people, they dressed up for everything. Everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out and play football. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta get my tie on. Right?
Wow.
What the hell happened to you? What the hell?
Gotta get my tie on. I'm trying to think. Football tie.
No.
I
You dressed up for
I'm
everything.
thinking you had to tie one on. I'm sorry. That I got confused.
If you or someone you love has a problem with drugs or alcohol, you're probably like Gary. No,
Okay, that's $1.
that was $1. Oh, that's $2.
That's $2.
That's $2. Do we have any friends joining us there?
Tammy just came on. She said, thanks to Dr. Phone Fix because she is a regional manager. And you're welcome.
That's right.
And we have Terry on. She sent us a little Snoopy thing. Alicia sent something that says man buns. Okay.
No,
that must have been the
Go
No,
away.
the fads that have to go. The man buns, the guys who wear
man
Now,
buns.
I don't mind ponytails, but the man bun where you tie the hair up on the top of your head.
Yeah. I don't get that.
Have you ever done it?
Well,
Yes,
Tammy
he has.
Have you?
Tammy gave me a man bun one time, and it covered my bald spot.
Wait, was that when you were getting your facial? Because you got to keep your hair out of your face.
No. She
Okay.
just.
I'm just asking.
Excuse the expression, but she had a wild hair, so she put my hair in a hair bun, just a man bun, just to see what it looked like, and it was
That had to be a look.
interesting.
That had to be a look.
It was
Not something
interesting.
you're going to do in public?
I don't get man buns.
No.
No.
I used to have long hair. I used to have, fairly long hair, and I actually had a perm at one point where I had really curly, big hair.
Yeah. Well, that was
But that was the 80s
That was
rock.
another thing.
That was the 80s rock kind of thing.
where you look back and you go, "What was I thinking?"
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I look like the guys from like REO Speedwagon and the other guys.
Brady
like,
Bunch. You were
no,
Mike
no.
from Brady Bunch. Oh,
I was
yes,
not. Those-
you were.
No.
Little tight, little curls.
All right, here's what we're going to do is on one show next week, we are all, and the challenge is for all of us, which is me, Gary, and Smurf, to bring in some embarrassing photos from our past.
Oh.
And we're going to put them out there for people, and then we're going to add them to our website. So those of you who are listening and not catching us on video, and those of you who are listening, you'll be able to see it on our website. And we're also going to get our bios up real soon, but we're going to show you. But man buns, that was good for fads that we're going to look back in a few years and say, what the hell? In fact, I think we're already there with man buns, though, aren't we? Aren't we already
We're
kind of
there
like,
with
what
a
the
lot
hell?
of it. Yeah. Well,
Now-
you know something? It's my dad with the Beatles. You know,
Now,
he saw
careful
the
what you say
Beatles.
about the Beatles. We got Beatles like all over this damn place right here. There we go.
My dad with the Beatles did not care for the Beatles, and he looked at their hair and said that's ridiculous.
Yeah. They'll never last. Yeah.
They'll
nice
never
call,
last.
Dad. Nice
Yeah,
call.
right.
Nice call. They're still selling albums. They're dead. They're still selling albums.
Yep.
Well, not all of them. Sir Paul and
And Ringo.
Ringo, who really wasn't a real Beatle.
Oh.
boy.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm
But-
taking him off
No,
of
no,
your
no, no.
cup. I'm taking him off.
I'm sorry. I got paid by Pete Best to say that one time. No, I'm kidding. No, Ringo. I loved Ringo.
They let him
was
sing a couple times.
He actually wrote some cool music.
Yeah, Octopus's Garden.
Was he the best
Don't
singer in the
pass
band?
me by.
No. And by the way, one of the worst dancers ever, Ringo Starr.
Oh, really?
All the
Oh,
drumming
no.
he does, he has all that rhythm. He cannot move his feet.
No, let me tell you something. You watch Hard Day's Night, and there was a clip in Hard Day's Night where he's dancing to "I Want to Be Your Man" when the Beatles are in a club, and he is cooking.
No, they
Cooking. It
superimposed
was
his
George.
head onto John Travolta's body. Is what they did. I saw
it
him.
was George that couldn't dance. George was kind of.
I will show
doing
you.
the.
I will show you a clip of him at the
Well said.
Something about two years.
Oh boy, here we go. Gary, you and I will
Welcome.
take over the show.
The rest of today's show will be dedicated to Mel Tillis. Little Arcana reference this late in the
We
afternoon.
have been
I'm-
offending everybody today.
We have. We are equal opportunity offenders, but that's what having fun is all about. Because, like my father always told me, if you can't laugh at yourself, laugh at the guy next to you. Isn't that like? Isn't that a thing you do? Isn't that right? That's not right. That's not
Well,
right.
there's nobody next to me.
That's right.
Well,
The buck stops here.
This is
That's if we're going
why-
that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
this is why you have an insult counter and nobody else because of that saying.
The hell did I say? I didn't say anything wrong.
Well, if you can't laugh at yourself, laugh at the guy next to you. I wonder why we have an insult counter.
I like the that you said before, anything else. You went, why do we have an insult counter?
Oh,
How many insults am I up to today?
today?
60.
I think it was 4.
I think it's 60.
4?
He's got, well, we talking since this morning?
Both of you shut the hell up. Let's make it 5 and call it a day. How's that?
All right, here comes the counter.
I got a 5 burning a
Okay,
hole in my
there you
pocket.
have
Both of
it.
you go to hell.
Look, okay. Well,
No, let me tell you something. If we're going to come down to it, happy days, my days are happy because I spend it. And I'm one of those people that is blessed to not only work with family, I work with friends. And
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I'm a friend.
No,
I
your
was not
family.
talking about you.
Your family.
Who the hell? I wasn't talking about you.
No, your family.
Yeah, really. Big difference. But no, Gary and I, we do spend a lot of time laughing, and that's part of the way we get through our day, especially on a day like today, because it is Hump Day! Yeah! All right.
It's like Rodney.
We are at the end of our show, Gary. It flew by,
It was a happy day.
but it's something I wanted you to think about. Yeah, it was a happy day.
It's a happy day. I'm going to put a happy little tree
Oh,
over
it's
here.
a good day.
And we're going to
for
put a happy
singing
little
song,
sun over
and
here.
It's a good day.
And I'm just going to
for
put this
moving
happy
along.
little thing over here.
Remember the painter? The guy
Bob Ross.
Is that what it
I'm
was?
wearing a Bob Ross
Bob
belt.
Ross.
A Bob Ross belt?
Yeah, it says no mistakes, happy accidents.
Happy accidents.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun fact.
That's what I said
I
when I
was
was
a
a
happy
kid.
accident.
Love it. Well, maybe
That's what
they
I said
should
when I was a
make,
kid. I'd come down the steps and I'd be all wet. And I'd say, Mom, had a happy accident.
maybe we should make happy underwear, and just that way, people can wear their pants low.
They'll have happy underwear.
Oh,
How's that sound?
All right, listen, everybody who's been listening to our
aren't
show, first of
compressors
all, let me
wonderful?
apologize on behalf of all of the
Don't
staff.
you
right
apologize
here.
on behalf of me.
Well,
Don't you apologize on behalf of me.
listen, we wouldn't do this show unless there was at least one person out there listening. So whoever you are, thank you so very much. Don't forget, if you have a problem with alcohol or drugs, call our addiction specialist, Karen, at 786-514-0893. And more importantly, if you want to just make any comments or ask us if there's something you want to talk about on the air, or if you want to be a guest right here on our podcast, go to our Facebook, LOL Podcast on Facebook. You can also check us out on YouTube and check out our shop. Make sure you buy yourself a LOL t-shirt right here at liveoutloudshop.com. We've come to the end of the show, and it's just another great Wednesday in the books, Gary.
All right, another great one. Another great.
I sound like a sports announcer.
Another great
Another great. You really want to hit
One
that
more
button,
time.
don't
Come on,
you?
give it.
All right,
There
all
we
right.
go.
Home day, yeah.
Okay. Yes. And as Scott was saying, listen, if you know somebody that has a problem with addiction, if you have a problem with addiction yourself, like speaking like I do, give us a call. Let us know. But in the meantime, if you don't and you are with somebody who doesn't, just be good to each other. Okay.
That's right. And for those of you with a problem with stuttering, the number is 222-222-222. All right. So was that wrong?
Two.
Yeah, that
wrong.
was wrong. That was
too
too
wrong.
wrong. All right. So I want to thank everybody for joining us right here at Live Out Loud Podcast. I'm Scott.
I'm Gary.
And we've got our Smurf over in the corner. We want to thank you all for joining us. We'll catch you next time.